were walking through the sparkling streets of Paris, beneath golden lights. Then came private villas overlooking turquoise waters, luxury yachts, mountain retreats, and exclusive destinations that Caché had never even heard of growing up in the village. But surprisingly, Ruslan did not bring Caché merely for companionship. He brought him into meetings, into negotiations, into rooms where powerful people discussed deals worth millions. At first, Caché simply listened. Then he started speaking. Growing up poor had taught him how to understand people, how to read intentions, how to negotiate from a position of weakness and still walk away stronger. Again and again, Caché's instincts helped Ruslan secure favorable agreements. Back in Johannesburg, another empire was growing. Velvet Circle 30, what had once been a local luxury escort agency, had transformed into something far larger. Ruslan wanted exclusivity. He no longer wanted to share Caché with other clients. He wanted Caché entirely for himself, and eventually, an agreement was reached. Caché stopped seeing other clients. In exchange, Velvet Circle XXX received opportunities and international connections beyond anything Shah had imagined. The agency became global. Its reputation spread across continents. Caché's brother was accepted into an elite private school. His brother was getting the future he deserved, and Caché could barely contain his emotions. After the first day, they drove to Maboneng precinct to celebrate. They walked through the vibrant streets together, shared food, talked for hours. As the sun began setting, Caché watched him smiling and felt tears forming in his eyes because everything he had sacrificed suddenly felt worth it. Months later, another surprise arrived. Ruslan gifted Caché an exquisite apartment in Sandton. The building was breathtaking. When she arrived to congratulate him, he stood silently for several moments. Even he struggled to process how quickly life had changed. She felt proud, but he also felt uneasy. Yet despite all the changes, something beautiful happened between Sia and Caché. Their relationship evolved. The business arrangement disappeared. Instead, they became brothers. Shah often joked that Caché had become the luckiest investment of his life, but beneath the jokes was genuine affection. Both men knew they had saved each other in different ways, and that bond remained strong. The apartment looked like something pulled from a dream. Art pieces that cost more than entire houses. The first day felt unreal. Shah, Caché, and his younger brother spent hours exploring every corner. As night fell, the city lights illuminated the apartment like a sea of stars, and standing by the window, Caché felt genuinely happy, perhaps happier than he had ever been. But happiness can be dangerous because it often arrives just before everything changes. The first signs were easy to ignore. The realization became unavoidable after he overheard fragments of conversations involving Ruslan, mentions of enemies, rivals, people who wanted revenge. Suddenly, Caché started asking himself questions. Who exactly was Ruslan? What did he really do? And how much danger had followed him into this beautiful apartment? One evening, while helping his brother with homework, his phone vibrated. A message: "Tell Ruslan his debts are due." At that exact moment, boom, a violent knock slammed against the apartment door. The entire room seemed to jump. Another knock, louder, harder, more aggressive. Boom, nobody was expected. Then came a third knock, so powerful it sounded less like knocking and more like someone trying to break their way inside. And from the other side of the door, a deep voice called out, "Open up, we know you're in there." Caché slowly looked at the text on his phone, then at his terrified brother, then back toward the door, and suddenly he realized something horrifying. Whatever world Ruslan belonged to, it had finally found them.